My parents canceled my insulin order to buy my sister VIP concert tickets. You can ration what you have, Mom said. I'm type 1 diabetic. Insulin isn't optional. It's literally what keeps me alive. But they decided to spend $800 on Taylor Swift VIP tickets for my sister instead of my $340 monthly prescription. Maybe try intermittent fasting, Dad suggested when I panicked. It's trendy now. Lots of health benefits. I stared at him in disbelief. Dad, I have type 1 diabetes. Fasting will put me in a coma. You're being dramatic. Mom waved me off. Stella's been waiting 2 years for this tour. It's her graduation gift. I had exactly 3 days of insulin left in my pen. The concert was in 2 weeks. I started rationing immediately, skipping meals entirely, taking half my usual doses, watching my glucose meter climb into dangerous territory. Day 2, 280 ml/dl. Already feeling sluggish and thirsty constantly. Day 4, 380 ml/dl. I was drinking water by the gallon, peeing every hour. Day 5, 450 mg/dl. Shaking hands, nausea waves, fruity breath from ketones. My sister was posting daily countdown videos to her concert, modeling different outfits. Which look says I'm about to meet Taylor Swift? She asked, spinning in a $200 dress they'd bought for the occasion. Day 7, I collapsed during my shift at Target. My manager Trisha found me unconscious by the fitting rooms and called 911. Diabetic ketoacidosis, the ER doctor explained to me hours later. Your blood acid levels were critical. Another few hours and this could have been fatal. When my parents finally arrived, they seemed more annoyed than concerned. We were helping Stella rehearse her questions for the meet and greet, Mom explained to the doctor. She wants to tell Taylor about her songwriting dreams. Ma'am, the doctor's voice turned ice cold. Your child nearly died because you canceled their insulin prescription for concert tickets. Dad shifted uncomfortably. We told her to ration better. Kids these days don't know how to budget. That's when Dr. Parker stepped in. This is medical neglect. I'm legally required to report this to Child Protective Services. The social worker who arrived an hour later wasn't buying their temporary budgeting mistake story. Neither was the detective who showed up shortly after. Let me get this straight, Officer Zhang said, reviewing the timeline. You had $800 for VIP concert tickets but couldn't afford your diabetic daughter's insulin? It's complicated, Mom stammered. Stella's been through so much stress with graduation and college applications. And your other daughter almost died, he replied flatly. The hospital social worker, Ms. Rodriguez, was taking detailed notes. How long has this pattern of medical neglect been happening? She asked. It's not neglect, Dad protested. We're just teaching her responsibility. Sir, your daughter is diabetic. Responsibility doesn't override biology, Dr. Parker interjected. This is the third diabetic teenager I've seen this month with similar family-induced medical crises. Turns out, deliberately withholding life-sustaining medication from your diabetic child is considered criminal medical neglect. The charges were filed before Stella even made it to her VIP meet and greet. The concert was amazing, Stella posted later that night, completely oblivious to the legal storm brewing. She got 3 selfies with Taylor and cried during the acoustic set. Meanwhile, I was being placed with emergency foster care while my parents dealt with their court dates and mandatory parenting classes. The VIP tickets cost them $800. The legal fees from the medical neglect charges, $15,000 and counting. Court-ordered family therapy, another $200 per session. Having Child Protective Services monitor their every move for the next 2 years, priceless. My new foster family, the Lewises, picked up my prescription on day 1. Medicine first, everything else second, Mrs. Johnson told me. That's how normal families work. It's been 6 months now. My glucose levels are stable. I've gained healthy weight back, and I've never missed a dose. Stella still has the Taylor Swift photos on her Instagram, but she had to delete all the posts about our amazing parents when the news story went viral. The irony? Taylor Swift herself retweeted the story about diabetic teens and medical access, calling it absolutely heartbreaking. Funny how priorities change when Child Protective Services gets involved. Sometimes the most expensive lesson isn't the concert ticket. It's learning that some parents will literally let you die for social media content.